Horror movies. Movies that many grow to love, whilst many shrivel in terror. Movies that spike your heart rate, just like your crush. Movies with the sole purpose of entertaining with pure horror. I'm Sensei KLX, and today we're gonna be talking about horror movies nobody is surviving. Let's start it off with Alien Romulus.
Oh, hell no!
Let's go!
Alien Romulus is a horror movie in the Alien franchise, where a group of colonists are trying to escape a dystopian world/corporation. They do this by infiltrating an abandoned space station to find supplies to help them get to a better world. But little do they know the horrors they're about to face when doing so. I'm talking this behemoth of a creature. This, my friend, is a xenomorph. And this is what our crew fight. 7-foot lanky-eyed giraffe of an alien.
Damn.
Thing has a mouth inside a mouth.
Hey, yo!
Freaky behind concoction of a Blackwater and Pearl.
What?
Head looking like a bicycle seat. But for real, let's get to our crew. We gonna talk about these pesky aliens later. Now, to start it off, we got Rain, aka Fancast Ellie, the literal final girl of this movie. Sydney Prescott who? Who? Nah, I'm just playing. Sydney is the final girl. Sigourney is the final girl.
Ain't that right? He ain't lying.
Now next up, we got Andy, Rain's android brother. And I ain't talking about Detroit Become Human. The way some of these characters were treating bro definitely made me think of Detroit. I'm looking at you, motherfucker. Next we have Tyler. He's basically the group leader. And then there's Navarro. She's just there. Literally, just there. She doesn't do anything except get gripped up by a facehugger. More on that later. But don't get me started on Bjorn. F this guy. This is sick. He was the one messing with Andy. The way he was treating Brody made me want to beat bro up like Casey beating up the Daishi in Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Hell no! Hell no!
And last, but certainly not least, Kay, aka Isabella. Merced, mi amor, mi corazón, my beloved.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
What they do to her in this movie is unwarranted and unnecessary. And then to make everything worse, bless this poor soul's heart, she's pregnant too! Yeah, more on her story later. Now, let me get to what actually happens in this movie. Tyler, Andy, and Bjorn go into the space station, right? They go in looking for the supplies they need. Now, Rain, Navarro, and Kay stay back on the ship. Everything's cool, right? Nah! These three get stuck in a room with a huge wall of facehuggers. And they all slowly start hatching.
Oh my god!
Rain and Navarro find this out and wasted no time. They book it to the station like they Barry and Wally. And now, you're probably wondering, where's Kay? What's up with Isabella? Yeah, she's taking a good long nap. And you know why? Because right before this, Rain found out Kay was preggy. Not Peggy, preggy. Kay wasn't feeling well and threw up, so she's out of commission. Keep this in mind. They escape the room, but all of the facehuggers start jumping out like grasshoppers.
It's an African American grasshopper.
Hell nah! And as they're all running, Navarro is the one the plot chooses to get the face treatment. Whoa! And after a cool 3 minutes, they get that hugger off her face. But it's already too late. That little nigga left an egg inside Shawty. And you know what that means. Her chest is about to blow like me when it came to do. Andy like, nah, she can't get back on that ship. Navarro like, nah, I'm leaving. And Bjorn helps her on the ship, leaving Tyler, Andy, and Rain on the station.
I've been feeling pain just to hold on.
And this is the start of Kay's tragic story within this movie. Navarro literally runs into the cockpit and starts turning everything on. No coal, no electricity. Kay starts waking up like, what's wrong? Is everything okay? Shorty just woke up. She disoriented. You know them naps you take, and it feels worse than actual sleep? You wake up with marks all over your face? She don't know what's happening. She woke up still thinking they looking for supplies. Nah! Next thing you know, Navarro starts choking, gasping for air like SpongeBob needed water.
I need it!
Coughing like Patrick in air. Kay like, oh my god, are you okay? Nah. Does she look okay? Then Navarro's chest starts pulsing outward, and she shines a light through it, and you can see the baby xenomorph chilling.
Oh my god!
Navarro starts foaming at the mouth and starts collapsing. Got Kay overstimulated, confused. Then Kay says, Navarro, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. About to make me shed a tear. No, God of War. Kay starts calling for help to Bjorn like Luke is calling Erica to help with Max and Stranger Things. But then the worst begins. As Navarro quivers, she kicks the ship lever forward, which starts the thrusters.
What?
Sending them forward across the station. And then the moment happens. Navarro's chest finally opens, with wine spilling out, spraying all over Kay's face. And when I tell you, Isabella Merced lets out one of the most gut-wrenching screams ever, I mean it. Listen. And as she screams, the ship bangs into the station, knocking her and Bjorn out. Kay literally wakes up to this and quickly takes another nap. The baby xenomorph starts peering through. Nasty app behind that being. But that thing's starting to come out, and you know what that means.
Oh hell no!
Meanwhile, these three still on the station. They have no idea what's happening on the ship. All they know is that the ship flew around the station. So now they on the way to help. No Iron Legion.
Send in the Iron Legion.
This quadrant is unsafe. We are here to help.
And as they on their way to getting back to the ship, they come across the room filled with all the face huggers.
Boy, ain't no way, bro.
Them n***s relocated like somebody getting evicted out of Big Brother. But the f***ed up part about all of this is that this is where they have to go through.
What?
Really? Oh my god.
But that black chocolate android Andy comes in clutch. Andy comes in handy. He finds out that facehuggers detect heat signatures.
Huh?
For the ones in the back that don't understand what I just said, they detect your aura. Cause they blind. They can't see. So if they program the room to heat up to their bodies, then they'll coast on by them huggers. All Haley Steinfeld coast. Smooth sailing. However, the most subtle changes in body movement, or just internally, can alter body temperature. So no sweating, no goosebumps. R.L. Stein, I love you. No nothing. Keep that and sound in mind. Cause the motherfuckers can hear. No dogs. So as they start walking through the room, we cut back to Kay on the ship, waking up for the second time. Shawty wastes no numbers and starts making a run for it. But as soon as she cuts into the corridor, she sees it. The alien Nazi. The Zennazi. Because I forgot to mention, y'all, these aliens, once they burst out the chest, they literally grow to be an adult within minutes of birth.
Stop the cap.
And right when Kay starts to back up, a hand claps her on the mouth from out of nowhere. Come to find out, it's Bjorn's musty-ass hand. But he like, shh, I got this. And walks over, pulls out his taser stick, and sticks it in the Zenny. But he digs in like he Bob the Builder. Yellow blood starts pouring out, burning the pipes, adding another con to the list. The xenomorph's blood is acidic. It's acid. One touch on skin, it's over. Kay like, okay, let's just go. And starts pulling Buddy. But he like, nah. He trying to see his good work. Or so we thought.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kay sprints to the door like the company, while that man Bjorn's still looking at the Zenny. And as Buddy's about to back off, a stinger pops out and sticks him in the face.
Damn.
Got Buddy scrambling like a fish on land, scrambling on the floor like Marlin and Dory. The Zenny acid starts dripping on Buddy, boiling bro's skin. The acid's too much for bro, and he literally dies right then and there.
Damn.
I mean, that guy.
I know that's right.
However, Kay ain't feeling too good. She feeling like Tom Holland. Kay, it's okay. That guy. Get Agent K to neuralize you, make you forget about Bjorn. Besides, you got a baby to look after. I just found out the baby dad to Kay's baby is Bjorn. You're probably wondering, why do you sound like that? It's because they're cousins. That's why they were looking like that in that one scene. That's why. Like, gang, what had to have happened for y'all to think this is okay? They was sitting there, cracking, and you know in the back of their mind, they like,
Nah, we cousins.
Michael B. Jordan said it best. Also, shout out to my little bro for that joke. But anyway, Kay starts clicking every button like she fighting someone on Mortal Kombat. And as she's button mashing, a xenomorph slowly starts pushing out the Zen. But he being born right now. That Adam Warlock better not have anything to do with this.
Born again!
Kay sees this and acts even more urgently. Shawty starts radioing Tyler to help with opening the door. But little does she know that he's very occupied at the moment. Like, lil sis, I'm about to die because of you right now. Acting like Skull to Beldandy and Oh My Goddess. I gotta stay quiet. Though, Tyler quietly tells Kay to get the key. And as she starts opening the door, the xenomorph slips out the Zenny. No slippers. But he starts aura farming. Got Shorty petrified. She opens the door running backwards like Mater driving back. She runs out and trips. It's not a horror movie if nobody tripped. And I ain't talking about Time Force. She falls down, taking a tumble. My baby Kay. Poor Kay. Isabella. Stop. Rain, Tyler, and Andy hear the impact. Got Rain perplexed, and Tyler quaking. That was loud. And then on top of that, we cut to Tyler getting goosebumps and crying. Y'all remember what I said? His temperature!
What?
Them little can detect him now!
What?
Andy looks over and hits us with a mean one-liner. Run. Everybody starts booking, dashing down the hall like it's a track meet. Dashing like Dash. The facehuggers start jumping out like Tetra Mice. All Ratchet and Clank. Chasing them fast as shit. Like it's Temple Run. You can't tell me this isn't terrifying. Look at how thunderously fast they are. Hell no! Tyler chucks a light to the side to distract them, but that ain't do shit. They keep coming, spawning in like COD zombies. Andy in front like the line leader. He gets to the door and starts to close it. Rain jumps in, but Tyler's still a football field away. But he starts putting pedal to the metal and starts running like he in the NFL. Adrenaline, fueling bro. The door zips almost shut as Tyler slides right in. He almost didn't make that shit. Rain's like, Andy, you almost closed the door on him. Then this gonna say, yes, precisely, but I didn't. I calculated the exact course. According to my calculations, head ass? This don't care? Then we cut to everyone heading in another room. Lucky to be alive. Now, speaking of lucky being alive, we cut again to Kay waking up for the third time.
Oh my god.
Woman, at this point, just stay asleep.
Yes.
Taking naps like the Insectosaurus from Monsters vs. Aliens. The station sprinkler system turns on in the room, raining on Kay. No rain. She jumps down and starts crawling under a platform. And as she starts making leeway, a loud-ass thud strikes the platform from above. And we find out it's the Xenomorph. Kay stops in her tracks, like a deer in headlights, shivering. The Xenomorph starts looking for Kay, like the Wendigo looking for Sam in Until Dawn. Shawty is shaken. But by the grace of God, the xenomorph crawls away. Kay, this is your chance. She gets down, looks around, and finds a door across the room. She blitzes to the door and starts trying to open it with no luck. Oh my gosh! Shawty needs Lucky Charms. She needs a mojo bag from Andy and Sinners. And right as Kay turns around, Tyler bangs on the window from the other side. Got Kay spooked. But she looks over and realizes it's him. Kay like, let me in, let me in, let me in! Sounded like Charlie D'Amelio.
Let me in, please.
Tyler like, Andy, please open the door. Andy like, I got you. Andy walks over and puts his finger over the button. But he stops and starts walking back. Rain and Tyler like, Andy, what are you doing? Right when Andy was about to open the door, he peeped a xenomorph chilling in the corner, waiting to strike. Rain and Tyler start pleading. Andy like, if I open that door, the creature will annihilate us all. Tyler ain't having it. He starts begging for him to open the door. Rain quickly looks over to Andy and says, Andy, she's pregnant. Tyler looks back appalled, astonished. He didn't know. Tyler walks to Andy and gets on his knees begging. Rain goes to the window to reassure Kay that he'll open the door. But right as she does, the xenomorph appears behind Kay. And without a second's notice, the xenomorph stings her and takes her away from the door.
No! No!
Why?
No!
Isabella!
No!
That man Tyler runs to the window and starts screaming and banging. Rain in disbelief. She looks at Andy with tears in her eyes and slaps him across the face. She covers her mouth and falls down with tears cascading down her face. Andy's like, we'd all be dead if I had. Rain just sits there in silence, wondering why Andy would do something like this. Just shocked and bewildered. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This video took so long because this originally was supposed to be horror movies, nobody surviving. But that's coming out for sure. But if y'all want a part 2 to Alien Romulus, let me know. And with that being said, love and appreciation will take you a long way. Until later.